Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII, and today we are going to start the final area of the world map that we have not seen.
There are still areas on the world map we haven't seen?
Once we head down here, we will enter the Fault Warrens, and from there, we may begin Titan's Trials.
Oh boy.
Titan's Trials, as the game will explain in a second once we get there, it's a series of 5 hunts in a row, and there are 6 different paths you can take along the way.
It's like a little tree they're arranged in. You pick a path.
Right, yeah, you pick a path, and along the way you fight a thing, and then that lets you go on to the next stage, and so on and so
You
forth.
choose which way you go and blah 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 blah.
Anyway, there are 15 missions total in the actual...
Is it 15? I thought it was 17.
There are 16 missions in the tree, and then there is one that's only accessible after you clear all 16 of those.
That sounds pretty reasonable on paper, right?
Yeah, on paper.
Thing that size even eat.
But hey, first let's talk about Titan. He's kind of been in the background the whole time, and we didn't really get a chance to say anything about him.
It talks?
The struggles of the frail and feeble end in loss. Better your life waters quicken the seeds of new.
Oh, he seems nice.
The weak don't even deserve to live?
Yeah, I think he's a pretty reasonable guy.
Maybe he's trying to help us by threatening to kill us?
I like how even Vanille did not believe a word of what she just said.
Oh hey, it gives you a diagram and everything. I forgot.
Yeah, it's pretty good about that. It will tell you where you are and what the hunt you're about to take, where it's going to send you.
So yeah, here is the thing about Titan's Trials. Is that you always have to go through and do these runs of 5 missions, always starting with the first one, and always going through the tree in order. So, if you want to do all of them, which you will have to, because there are 6... Is there 6 on the last?
There are 6 end missions.
Because there are 6 different end missions, it means you'll need to do a whole new run every time you want to do a different end mission. So... you're going to have to do at least... well, you're going to have to play 35 missions. Basically. Was it? No.
Yeah. An absolute best case scenario is 6 runs to finish the whole thing.
So you do 5 each time and you have to do 6 runs. No, that's not 35, that's 30. I can numbers. The point is, you're going to waste a whole lot of your time doing missions that you've already done. Because somebody decided that the one thing that Final Fantasy XIII needed was a way to stretch out its content even more.
And the sad thing is that most of these fights are not hard. Like, this is a standard armadillo dude with 240,000 HP.
Yeah, literally nothing we haven't seen before.
In fact, it's easier than the things that we've seen before.
Now, this is not to say that we're not going to see any new and horrible things in this here area, because there are some motherfuckers of a fight down here. But only so many.
It takes a while to get there. That's all.
Speaking of taking a while...
yeah, I took 1:07, and it wanted me to do it in 51 seconds, which is apparently good for 0 stars.
Yeah, sometimes this game's ranking system is a bit... iffy. I love how every area in this game has, like, weirdly overblown names. Like, we're at the primeval crossroads. And there's not even really a crossroads. Like, I don't think the people who name this area know what either primeval or crossroads means.
Well, you see, that was a very, very ancient turtle. or armadillo. So, and since this is where it makes his home, it must be a primeval. And since it's crossroads, it is a crossroads. We have to choose between two.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the fact that this area is named A Dance of Shadow. That is the name of this area. Like,
I got nothing.
yeah.
Also, that was pointless. That goes absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, they just put in a bunch of jumps for literally no reason. Guess maybe the designers were getting bored, I don't know.
Hey, it's more of those, wolf things that were near Tajin's tower.
Oh yeah, things is a good word for those. Let's go with things.
I mean, it's technically a different monster, and it's much more annoying because its breath does, curse and fog. But, again, it's nothing new. It's not that hard.
Like, I like the sword legs thing that they have going on. Kind of makes them look like spiders. I don't know.
At any rate, they can still do the whole storm conduction thing, and it heals them for about 40,000 HP. And that's really their only trick. Outside of hitting you with an untimely fog.
I don't know, it looked like they were giving you some trouble there. And here. Oh well. So does this fight have overblown target time? I guess not.
No, that one's actually pretty reasonable.
Of course, the target times for hunts are important, because there's an achievement for getting 5 stars in every hunt.
Oh lord, speaking of getting 5 stars in a hunt, wait till you see the next one.
Oh, are we going on the path I think we're going on? You don't have to answer that, because it might not be immediately obvious what path I think we're going on.
Alright, well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go deal with these guys. Borg bears, as I'm sure you can guess, are just goblins. Albeit goblins that have 400,000 HP.
Final Fantasy 13.txt. It's exactly like the thing that you fought before, only now it has 400,000 HP. And still taking exactly 11 full damage. What is it with the full damage numbers?
I guess I really don't know.
Why is it 11? I mean, even beyond the things that we had all that lively discussion about earlier about how pointless the whole mechanic is, why is the number 11?
Well, it's not always 11. Sometimes it's 10.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Nothing good will come of analysing this. Hey, that time it was 23.
Wow, we must have gotten really lucky with the roll there. Maybe the stagger meter was helping us out or something.
I got nothing.
Yeah, there are decent items scattered around. Like the gold dust sells for quite a bit of gil.
Yeah, that's basically all it is. Just gil.
And a lot of the hunts also have catalysts. Like I know we got a uranite earlier. That's a pretty good one.
Can you farm those from hunts? I forget. Like, I mean, other than the actual drops from battle, but can you farm the hunt completion?
I don't think so.
Figures.
Yeah, this one right here.
Admittedly, this was not the path that I thought, but oh well, I'm sure we'll get to that in due time. I think the path that I was thinking of is the middle of the 3rd row.
So, yeah, like I said, yeah, we need to make sure we get that 5-star target time. And, these guys, the Vertalays, you might remember, they have a nasty little trick. They can summon help,
So yeah, you really want to kill them fast.
and there's 4 of them here, so that could be kind of tricky. I'm sure you can see where this is going.
I have an inkling. I have not failed to notice our starting paradigm.
So I am gonna try to fog all of these motherfuckers, like, right from the start.
Do we not have the multi-target fog? Does that exist in this game?
Fang has it, but Vanille never gets it.
Oh well.
So yeah,
How'd that go for you?
that's a juggernaut.
Like, you would think that, given all the things that the target time calculating system is clever enough to be able to take advantage of, that it would adjust for these guys summoning those guys.
You would think, but no. The target time for this fight is like a minute and change? You'll see how long it takes.
Well, it's a juggernaut. I don't think we need to see how long it takes. Like that, and we've already employed a fade cut. I think the number is just a formality at this point.
Well, maybe they did a little bit. The target time was almost 3 minutes, but still, it took me over 6.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm sure we can come back later when we're even more ludicrously overpowered.
And here we are fiddling around with paradigms. Not that it really matters, because, I mean, we're going up against Borg bears.
Oh, I thought there was an actual different hunt coming up. Oh well.
I think you'll like the next one.
Yeah, there are some actual good things in here. Like, there are fights that I approve of in this area. It's just that they're all stuck within this stupid system.
Alright, so I just want to make sure everybody got that right. It said there was a Tonberry coming up. We fought Tonberries. We know how to handle this. So just keep that text in mind.
And I like how the command that gave us was to face its judgment. They seem to like picking creative ways of saying, hey, this monster would like to kill you.
Yeah, so there's an Ochu over there. That's what the big green motherfucker is. We could fight it. It would be very long and drawn out and would not be very fun.
I was gonna say, that's not a Tonberry.
So we're just gonna ignore him. The hunt we're looking for is right over here.
Also, that's not a Tonberry either.
That is that's 3 Tonberries.
Oh boy, yeah, this was the fight I was thinking of.
So you might remember the first time we fought these guys, I said that the problem is not a Tonberry. No, the problem is multiple Tonberries.
Yeah.
Because they are all getting stronger as the fight goes on.
They're all powering up, and they all take quite a bit of going to kill.
And if you let it go too long, they will all be firing off their grudges at you.
Like, it's not like one can't fuck up all of your guys at once if you let it charge up long enough. It's just that when you have 3 going at a time, you have about a third of the time.
So yeah, the strategy here is you need to pick one and you need to focus fire the hell out of it. Because you need to reduce numbers as fast as possible.
This is where anyone who's ever spent any amount of time playing a Game Boy Zeboid starts laughing and laughing and laughing. Because as I recall, all Zeboid RPGs have this exact thing as just a general combat mechanic.
Yeah, I'm I don't know how to feel about that, honestly.
Well, it sure as hell was one way to shake it up.
That it is.
Like, the Doom thing was a very arbitrary way of preventing turtling. But, you know, this is more creative. I like this a lot more. Like, it actually feels like a thing is happening, and that the thing that's happening is interesting.
And of course, accordingly, with 3 Tonberries, we get 3 times the absolutely ludicrous target time. I believe the number's like, 46 minutes.
Yeah, that's silly. Like, I think their system misfired a bit here. But hey, we got a doctor's code.
We did. That's great. Just so we can double those potions here in the endgame.
Oh, I don't know. I thought the whole point of doctor's codes is that you can dismantle them to make elixirs.
Well, you can. But, frankly, I don't think we ever talked about dismantling items.
Didn't we?
I don't think we did, and I don't really plan on it, because we have more pressing things right now.
Oh, you mean like Neoju?
Yes! So, Mission 5 is always your ending mission. And, I mean, 3 Tonberries was tough, but it was doable. I'm gonna just outright say this. This fight is literally impossible for us. Like, that's not a joke or anything. That is outright... This mission is not possible.
Cannot be done. So, why are we here?
We're here because I have not actually played it and realized this yet.
Well, then this ought to be fun. How bad can it be, really? I mean, we just killed 3 Tonberries. How hard can this be?
Alright, so, you know, the big green guys, the Ochus that we didn't fight because we could, but it would be really long and hard.
Yeah?
The Neochu is their big brother.
Okay.
And we'll see it as soon as Titan decides that he's gonna eventually reach over and drop it off.
Well, that was a hell of a masking animation. Okay. So he hits hard.
Yeah, we're off to a good start. I mean, as long as Fang's eating it, we're not in too bad of shape, but that's not a good start, no.
Alright then. So...
Other fun facts include an 888% stagger meter, 2.5 million HP, and one very specific weakness. If you are insane, or just very, very bored, you can hit him with death.
Well then.
You get one shot at it. At least for where our party is right now. We pretty much get one shot at death. Because as soon as he goes into his Screech attack, which he'll show in a second, that's it, the fight's over. We lose.
It looked to me like you could have used it at least 3 times.
So yeah, that's Screech. It will one-shot the entire party.
Really over?
Well, that seems fair.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're just at the point where our numbers are simply not big enough, and the game is not going to let us progress.
Well, then we need to get bigger numbers then, don't we?
We do. And, unfortunately, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to put in that much time grinding. If only there was a way that we could get all of the numbers, but not actually do the time.
No, I don't think there's a way. I think we're gonna have to do this legit. I think we're actually going to have to kill, like, a 1,000 adamantoises.
Alright, well. Sorry guys, update's gonna be delayed. We'll see you next time.